Onana, I apologize. We need you back. Oh, yes, my people. Welcome back to Mac United, fresh off of a disappointing and frustrating defeat against the Gunners at Old Trafford. Before we get down to the nitty-gritty, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, leave a review. If you're upset like I am, if you just want to say hello, if you just want to tell me to kick rocks, I appreciate all feedback. So, it looks like we put Andre Onana out the pasture a little too fast because we had a timid, lackadaisical, non-space holding sucker MC at goal with a it was a very well-positioned, very well-worked cross, but very fundamentally sound goalkeeper would have got that and been strong and not got boxed in like he did. And so my takeaway before I get into the nitty gritty, I wanted y'all to hear what Rúben Amorim said about this victory and just wanted to hear get y'all's thoughts on this. I don't know if I like it, but let's take a listen, y'all. Let's take a listen.
Rúben, thanks very much for joining us. What did you make of that?
It was a very good performance. I'm really proud of the players, but in the end we lost the game. But for me, again, you can win, you can lose, but in the end, to be proud of what they did, my players, I think it's a good feeling. But at the same time, it's really hard to lose a game like this.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, but we lost.
We've seen to what your system looks like when it works well.
The system is overrated, so it's not a system. We saw sometimes defending with 5, with 4, and with 3. Most of the game was with 3 against 3. So I think it's more about the intensity our players play, if they are brave, if they are talented, if they are powerful. So we show a little bit more than that. We have a lot to do, and we need to focus on the next one.
I just said to a friend that that's the best I've seen Manchester United in 12 months without the ball. It felt that they were working just as hard without the ball as they were with it.
I think it's also they understand better the way we have to do it. They are prepared to do it physically, and they want to help each other, and that is a very good feeling. You can see that sometimes one guy is missing one run or something, or one pass, and you feel that the team is all together. So let's move on. Every game in Premier League is hard. Let's move on for the next one.
And just finally, all of that positivity that we saw coming out of pre-season showed out there on the pitch today, didn't it?
Not just on the pitch, outside the pitch, but it was really hard to lose that game. So now we have to work tomorrow, recover, and then prepare the next game to work on the small things and the big things that we have to improve.
Rúben, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, y'all heard the gist of that. Y'all hear that? If y'all didn't hear that, what do y'all think? I could take it or leave it, to be honest with you. But I wanted y'all to hear from the manager and hear what he had to say about the game before I give you my thoughts on what I thought about the game. And I will tell you this, biggest takeaway so far is the thing I was worried about the most. I think we played exceptionally well at the back. I think Luke Shaw played out of his mind. I think Mason Mount played out of his mind. I think Euro played very well. I think they played a lot of times where I thought Arsenal was an attack and they were going to make a goal opportunity and literally just manufacture a goal and do what teams were doing to us all last season. It did not happen. So I am cautiously optimistic about that. What I didn't like, however, is I had to wait till about 60 minutes to get to Benjamin Šeško to get in the game, to get his beak wet. Old Šeško Voorhees, as I call him. He's fit. He's ready. Put him on. Unleash him so I can see what this team is looking like first and foremost. Arsenal win 1-0. The only goal come from Ricardo Calafiori, who headed from the corner early in the first half after a handling error by United goalkeeper Altay Ben-Yedder. Oh my God, was that doo-doo. Despite the setback, we kind of dominated possession. And Mbumo, Lord have mercy. Y'all, Mbumo looked every bit as lively and bullish and aggressive and sprightly than I could ever imagine. I'm extremely happy with him. I am over the moon about Cunha. he is going to be a problem. He is going to be a terrorizer of the Premier League for a very, very long time. I'm very, very happy about what we put on the pitch, except for the end result. From a tactical perspective, that one error decided this entire match, even though we dominated in possession. We dominated in the midfield crazily. Dominated. And by the way, yo, listen, my biggest takeaway, let's keep it real. My biggest takeaway is Ahmad, he has to start. Do you see how the game completely changed and the aggression up the pitch completely changed when Ahmad was on the pitch? We got to make something happen. We got to move somebody around. We got to do something because he needs to start games. I don't give a damn where you put him, but he needs to start. He is way too lively on the ball, way too aggressive, way too creative, way too innovative when he has the ball at his feet. So I need him to start. United, we unleashed 22 shots, the highest in any non-red card game last season for Arsenal, but failed to find a way past David Raya, one of the biggest haters in all the Premier League, who produced crucial saves. And Arsenal was pretty underwhelming, in my opinion, for a team that's competing, for a team that's a top 4 team, for a team that is competing for a Barclays Premier League championship. They seemed a little underwhelming, and that's kind of what gets me optimistic about what my team was able to do. Bruno Fernandes noted that United deserved a different outcome, pointing out that the defense held firm and Arsenal had very few chances, but the finishing needs work. That's exactly what I was saying. And that's coming from the skipper, that the defense looked amazing, but that lack of quality in the final third that I'm always talking about, guys, lacked. You know what I mean? Some of the fan sentiment that I was reading. We were the better team. The first steps have been made. Trust Amorim. Once we get a new keeper and a midfielder is when I can start trusting more. There is a plan. Execution isn't there yet, but the path is clear. That's fan sentiment, guys. So morale. Team showed character and fight. Good foundation to build on, finishing, plenty of chances, but lack of ruthlessness in the final third. Goalkeeping, still a huge question mark. Lord have mercy. You know it's a problem we need Onana at goal, because that dude's done. I don't want to see him no more. I don't want to see him no more. We need Onana or somebody, anybody. I don't want to see him no more. That's terrible. Terrible to lose a game like that. Tactics. Amorim's flexible approach shows adaptability, and I think that's going to be valued. I think the fans are going to love that. And the new signings, Cunha and Bumo, Šeško, offered real upside flares. That's my takeaway. This is short. This is sweet. This isn't a happy post, but this is a podcast post that I wanted to just get out there because season has begun. We're 0-1. We lost at Old Trafford. The next game we'll have another conversation. Things will get moved around. I do believe Amorim will look at his tactics. I think he will look at his formation. I think he will look at the players, and he will make changes. He will not take this lying down. Some positives, one negative, goalkeeping, midfield better than I thought with Casemiro in there, and Cunha look way better than I thought. I think we need Yolmand. I really do. And we'll see what happens. But guys, I'm not happy about this result. But I'm happy about some of the things that I've seen. And and we're gonna revisit this conversation, and we're gonna talk during the rest of this week before we have this next game. So as always, I appreciate you guys for listening. I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to your boy. Please hit your boy up, like, subscribe, comment, leave a review. Love, peace, chicken grease, a hot comb, and some grits.